Hello, London Reelers. Hi, guys. This is my review on London Reel, how I found the whole course or why I registered for the course in the first place. Because here's the thing, there's so much information out there because sometimes you don't even know where to start. You start a little course here and there. It's free. You sign up for it, and then you just don't follow up because it's a free course, and you just don't put enough effort into it. The thing is not as if we can't do anything. Of course we can do. We can do with all the information that's out there. We can do anything that we want, but yet at the same time we don't. We just don't. I guess maybe because it's free, it's information. You just overlook it because it's something that's there, and yeah, you just look over it and just don't do anything with it. But I saw a London Reel the first time I think I came across it. It was on YouTube. I saw some interviews, Brian, that he was doing with all sorts of people, and I got to actually learn loads of people through that, and it's quite interesting people. I got to learn of Grant Cardone through London Reel. I got to learn Tendapani and a few others, just to name a few. And it was quite interesting, and that sort of hooked me up. And I actually wanted to know more about this Brian bloke. He sounded American, but he's in London. So then, of course, Googled and said, oh, okay, that makes sense. So I did, looked at the courses, and I'm looking at the money and thinking, oh, God, no, there's no way in hell I'm going to afford that money. No. So I overlooked that. Put it on the site. But I kept going back. And because I subscribed as well, so I was getting emails, and they were responding, and I sent asking few questions here and there because I was hesitating, and the money was a put off because you get about 3 different courses that you can sign up for. So, and then I got calls from people of London Reel, but there was other few courses as well that I sort of subscribed, and you see the attention that I wasn't getting from them, it's not the same the attention I was getting from London Reel. So they did their bit best. I think that spoke to me better. Because the thing is, having so many people, you hear stories that, oh no, somebody I registered and then I never, or maybe when I went back to the course or whatever, the money, the whole thing was not there. So you kind of hesitate because it's an online thing about the reputation that was coming. So, and reading the reviews in that, it was good. So I registered in the end. I pulled the trigger. A bit scared, a bit skeptical about the whole thing, but yes, I went for it. And I was a little bit thinking to myself, why did I register? Why did I do that? Because to start with, it's a lot of money in my head, still is. It's a lot of money. I don't have that kind of money, but the good thing is they made it so easy that you paying it off. It's not okay if you can afford the money in one go. That's good. You can pay the money in one go. But I had took on the option of paying it off because surely I don't have that kind of money. But the communication was really good. Was really, really good. Very effective. And then the course started. Because before that, I did another course, not to do with business, but another course to do with what I want to do. And then I compared the 2 courses, totally different, both done online, but totally different. How the work was delivered, it's totally, completely different. See, I am an action person. I like doing things like bang, 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 right? That was happening with London Reel. When I first started, because I'm not so good with computers, right? I could feel my brain just going to work. I could feel myself going to work because the work, it was so fast at the pace. I felt like, whoa, honey, I need to step back a little bit here. This is just too much. I felt like even because we get at the end of every week, we get to send feedbacks to them. And I wrote to them, so I think you guys need to slow down a little bit. This is a bit too much for me. But at the same time, I had to work because I had to deliver my work every week, because they've got this interesting thing. You are at about 200 people or so. We are divided into, I think, 6 or 7 groups. And that makes it so competitive that you want your group to win so much, because of course, who doesn't want to be on the top? And then they've got these accountability dog, that where you have to sort of put in whatever you've done, and they can see that with the work that they sort of monitor your work and monitor that you're not delivering what's happening with you. Come on, deliver. And then you do have teammates that they keep on top of everything. They get back to you, they support you. And I like that. I really like that bit. But I struggled quite a lot with finding my niche, because I wasn't quite aware. All I knew is I wanted to do fashion styling, empowering women through styling, but not really kind of knowing where to start properly, you see. But that with London Reel, that really have put me into direction, because finding that blaming niche, it was a hustle. My team leaders, they were saying, come on, Chike, come on, you've got to deliver this thing. Come on, you have to do this. Come on, you have to do that. But I did, with the help of my lovely, lovely team, beautiful people. I'm so glad that I got to meet these people. Otherwise, it's people that I would have never, ever met for as long as I live. But it's just the way the whole thing is done. It's just nice, and you get the calls, 2 calls in the week where you get to talk to the whole sort of class. Everybody's brought together. I think I've just learned a lot about myself. I know I'm an action person. As much as I like to take action, right? But I didn't take that much action, because there is a thing of me doubting myself. I don't know much about business. As much as I want to be, I don't even know where to start. But now I really, really do have a clear idea where to start, how to take myself to this other bigger level and better, and to be better, and just to think of myself on a different level as I want these women to think about of themselves. And so I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful that I took on that step. I leaped over and pulled the trigger and sort of get to work on me for once, rather than, yes, I work, I help other people and all that, but this was something that I did for me. And with the help of London Reel, I'll be able to help other people, because I've got a clear sort of direction now of where and what I want to do properly, get my business in structure, because you are almost forced to think, right? You are almost forced to think. It's like, come on, you've got to think. Come on, you've got to put things here and now. No, you bring an idea to the table. Everybody's maybe sometimes dismiss it, but that makes you go back, right? Go back of your mind and rethink things again, because they are not dismissing per se, but they're giving you effective feedback and say, oh, why don't you try this? Why don't you do that? That's the thing that I liked about London Reel. I really do. And then at the end, you get to meet all these people. If you can come to London, you have a whole weekend full of beautiful, strong people that you hang out together and get to know each other and maybe make friends out of it. And I'm pretty sure I've made few friends with some of the guys. It's really good. I really, really do appreciate that. I'm kind of putting myself in a proper direction now, knowing this is what I actually want to do. I've always wanted to do this, but actually I never got to do it because I've been almost, should I say, terrified or not unsure about myself, not really knowing where to start. But now I can actually push myself to get to that level of where I want to be, because we all want to do things, want to do this, want to do that, but we never get to do it. We never get to do anything that we actually really want to do because we have got excuses of saying, oh God, I'm so busy, I can't do that. Oh God, I'm so busy, I can't do this. But life is meant for us to be busy, right? But we are just doing survival business. We are not actually being busy doing things that we love. Most of us. Most of us. And now I can actually and truly say, put my hands up and say, I am actually seeing a light at the end of the tunnel as to what I actually want to do. As much as I wanted to do before now, I never got to it. But I actually really now do feel within myself that I've got a better purpose and a better direction as to what I want to do. And something that I will have to keep up and get on with it. So I'm really grateful. Thank you, London Real, for giving me this opportunity. And I am thanking myself for doing this. So I recommend this course to anybody who wants to take it. Please do. Don't look at the money thing. That's always an excuse that's going to hold you back. Don't give an excuse of saying, oh, I don't have the time, I can't do this, I can't do that. That will always be an excuse that will be there. For as long as we're doing the jobs that we're doing, we'll never have the money. So if you actually really want to take yourself to the next level, you have to do something that's going to get you there. And with the help of London Real, you can. So I would say pull the trigger. There will be many moments where you will doubt this whole thing, because I did. But it's all up to you, because I think some of us, when you're listening, when you're talking amongst each other, we expect it as if things to be handed to us on a platter. But it's never like that. It's never like that. Because we are used to almost to be given this, like what we do with our work. Most of us, you go to work, given money, and we kind of think when you start saying it's enough, but it's never really enough, because you never have enough money to support you and your loved ones. Because that's why most of us, we're always unhappy and crying here and crying there. But when you actually get to do something that it's fulfilling from within, you overlook everything. You get to feel better within yourself and love yourself better. So I would say, please do pull that trigger. If you want to find that, pull the trigger. London Real is your game. Peace. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate this. Thank you so much. Bye. Thank you, Brian. I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.